Shift plus A and add a circle with 60 vertices. Tab into Edit Mode, Numpad 1 for front view. E plus Z and extrude up 0.5 units. Control or Command plus R and add a loop cut in the middle and slide down a bit. Alt or Option plus left click the bottom edge loop and press F to add a face. Press I to inset 0.2 units twice. Control plus Numpad plus 2 times to extend selection. Shift plus D to duplicate and press P to separate by selection. Rename the duplicate object as gasket and the other as bottle cap. Hide the gasket. Select the top edge loop with Alt or Option plus left click. Click on Select menu and choose Checker Deselect. In the Checker Deselect dialog, set Deselect to 2 and Offset to -2. Numpad 7 for top view. S to scale 1.2 units. Control or Command plus R and add a loop cut and slide it to the top. Add a Solidify modifier and set thickness to 0.02. Under Edge Data, set 0.5 units increase inner, outer, and rim. Also add a Level 3 subdivision modifier. Tab into Object Mode. Right-click and Shade Smooth. Now apply Solidify modifier. Tab into Edit Mode. Keypad 3 for face select and select the middle face. Control plus Numpad plus 6 times to extend selection. Disable subdivision in Edit Mode. Now add a red color material. Switch to Material Preview. Set Metallic to 1. Add another material and adjust metallic and roughness settings. Click on Assign to assign it to the selection. Now let's work on the gasket. Unhide and select gasket. Hide the bottle cap. Tab into Edit Mode. Select the middle face and add a grid fill. Increase the grid fill span by 1 and offset by -5. Press A to select all. E to extrude up 0.02 units. Select these faces and press E to extrude up 0.02 units. Tab into Object Mode. Control or Command plus 3 for Level 3 subdivision. Switch to Material Preview. Add a new material. Set transmission to 0.74. Set roughness around 0.3. Unhide bottle cap. In the render properties, set viewport samples to 128. Select the gasket and scale down a bit. G plus Z and move up 0.01 units. Now, select the gasket, hold Shift and select the bottle cap. Press Ctrl plus P and parent to Object. Now, select the bottle cap, press R plus X and rotate 180 degrees. Right-click and set Origin to Geometry. Update Center to Bound Center. With the cap selected, Shift plus S and choose Selection to Cursor. Now let's add a text to the bottle cap. Shift plus A and add a text object. Tab into Edit Mode and change the text to Cola. In the text properties, set horizontal alignment to center. I'll choose a custom font, Neanderthal here. Increase the size in the transform field. G plus Z and move the text above the cap. G plus Y and position at the center. Increase the geometry offset a bit. Now, add a shrink wrap modifier to the text. Set target to bottle cap. Wrap method to project. Set axis to negative and offset to 0.002. Now select the text and Shift select the bottle cap. Control plus P to parent. Now let's work on animating the rotation. Shift plus A and add an empty cube. Select the bottle cap, Shift select the empty cube and Control plus P to parent. Now, select the bottle cap and add a transformation constraint. Set the target to empty and enable extrapolate. Expand map from and map to. In map from, select location and set Zmax to 1. In map to, select rotation and set X source axis to Z and max to 360. Now, if we move the empty up or down 1 meter on Z axis, the bottle cap rotates 360 degrees. We can animate this process. Expand the dope sheet section. Press N to open the transform panel. On frame 1, hover over the location and press I to insert a keyframe. Move the playhead to frame 48. Set Z location to 4 meters and add a keyframe. Let's play the animation. Set the Z location on frame 48 to 4.25 and add a keyframe. Set frame N to 48. Let's play the animation again. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.